The long winter is finally coming to an end. For half the year, the freezing conditions keep the fishing boats of Newfoundland trapped in the harbour. Richard Gillett has just returned from his first trip for months. But what he's taken from the ocean hasn't been caught in nets, it's been shot. Inside the vessel, a few dozen seal skins. In the coming days, he and his fellow hunters will kill 275,000 more. It's either a slaughter or a harvest, depending on your point of view.
You got white snow, you know, pristine snow with blood on it and things like that. It's not nice. Killing any animal is not nice. We just do it humanely as possible. We use high-powered rifles, and we conduct ourselves very professionally. You know, we don't want to see any animal suffer.
The other weapon of choice is a club called a hack-a-pick.
Well, see, you strike it on the skull 2 or 3 times, and then you put this...
Jack Troke has been hunting seals for more than 50 years. He and his colleagues regard the marine mammals as just another type of fish and can't understand worldwide opposition. This is a tradition going back hundreds of years.
Does it bother you, the perception in Europe that you aren't as...
Civilized. Not civilized? Sure it does. Sure it does, immensely. How can the people march in the street to London and call us such savage, barbaric things? That's what hurts. All this stuff is designed for man's use. Ours, killed humanely.
Despite official insistence that the hunt is tightly regulated, animal welfare groups put out distressing pictures suggesting breaches of the rules, including seals left to die a slow death after being attacked but not finished off.
What would you say to the person who was responsible for leaving that seal?
He should never get another license to average a seal. There's not enough enforcement out there to keep everybody on the straight and narrow. We know that. But see, we police one another. We see any of our sealers doing that, we report them.
It's one thing to kill an animal to eat it, but you're killing animals just to use their skin for fur, for fashion trade. That seems like a trivial waste of an animal's life.
It's not only used for fur. We use oil as omega-3s. We use the oils for industrial use in food-grade plants and things like that. We do use the meat, and you can still sell a carcass. You can still sell a flipper. You know, I eat it, love it.
Communities like Twillingate were founded on fishing and sealing, but theirs is a dying industry. Depleted stocks of cod and restrictive quotas have taken their toll. They argue there's no shortage of seals, and a European ban on seal products could be a fatal blow.
One of the last generations, right, is here now talking to you. You know, I get emotional about it.
And for many Newfoundlanders who proudly trace their heritage back to their British ancestors and who fought in both world wars, Europe has betrayed them.
And I will never ever stand to attention, sir, and sing God Save the Queen. And I've done that all my life. And if I'd have said that 20 years ago, my father would have cut off my goddamn arms. And that's how serious this is.
Both sides have been lobbying hard on this issue. Both sides know how much is at stake.
There's hardly anything that sealers and animal rights campaigners agree on except this. A European ban would have a major impact here in Canada. There would no longer be any commercial justification for killing hundreds of thousands of seals every year. Ian Woods, Sky News, in the Gulf of St. Lawrence.